What is going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be reviewing my very first Vanchor knife. This one is the Ankylo that includes Vanchor Vanchor lock. And if you guys aren't aware, the Vanchor lock is a button and pivot all in one. But before I get to that, let me just deploy this and set it here while I go over the specs. Actually, before I get to the specs, I thought it was kind of cool that they actually brand their case. It's not an expensive case, it's relatively cheap, but it's kind of cool that they take the time to do that. It comes with a nice cloth. It comes with stickers and patch, or a sticker and patch, along with a card. If you notice, all of them have the torque screws as eyes, and they do that for a reason. With the Vanchor lock being both a button and pivot, they want to point to the fact that the torque screws are here and here. And just to show you on the knife itself, by the way, this is super smooth. But just to show that you unscrew these two torque screws here, and I'm assuming, I haven't taken it apart yet, that this will either just turn right off or pop right off and then push out the pivot on the other side. It's a front flipper with an overall length of 7.75. The aluminum scales with the beautiful frag pattern come in at 4.57, leaving the blade at 3.18. Blade thickness is 0.134, and it's a Elmax blade steel with a black stonewash finish and obviously a reverse tanto blade shape. It is a chunkier boy. It comes in at 4.76 ounces. I don't know the overall thickness, but it is definitely a chunky knife, which I really don't mind, especially because it's so smooth. There's no question this will be considered one of the new fidget kings when people start buying it on, or getting it on the market. I've seen a number of them out there now, so I'm sure there's plenty of videos explaining that. And the big deal to me is that usually when you have a front flipper and you have so many different types of deployments, flipper with the front flipper that you can front flip, that you can pull back, or finger roll, usually you have to give on the detent, meaning it'll be a weak detent. That is not the case here. I mean, I'm pulling on this. It is a strong detent which offers a very loud snap, which to me is amazing when you have both. But I'll tell you also, as a lefty, with this Vanchor lock, I don't know if it has to do with the Vanchor lock, but I do love their locking system. But the contour is the same on both sides, so that I don't have to dig in to try to get my thumb in. It's just there. So you can deploy it with your thumb. You can obviously spidey flick it. I like using my index finger. You can use the flipper tab, or you can front flip. Either way, I mean, you have so many different types of deployments. It's a super fun knife to use. That looks about dead center to me. And I have done the spine lock, the spine test. You know, I've beat this thing pretty significantly, and it hasn't failed on wood, not just on a mat. And I'm going to include some testing so that you guys can see this at work as well. But yeah, that's it. It's my first Vanchor knife, and I have to say, you know, just to mention also, it is a tip-up carry. Got their logo on the clip there. I have to say, aesthetically, I love the look of it. I love the blacked out look. Ergonomics, I always love when there's a larger finger choil here and a deeper contour. It feels perfect for me. I love that. The only thing I wish is that the jimping would have gone further up on the spine. Other than that, I'm really, I really like this knife. I'm going to put it to the test, include some testing so that you guys can see it at work, but that's it. Again, it's the Vanchor Ankylo with their Vanchor lock, which is a combination button and pivot. So hopefully the testing videos will help you guys out, and I'll be back in a minute. And we're back. Hopefully those cutting tests help you guys see that this is a very strong blade, very sharp blade. Got some up close cuts in there. Obviously is very sharp. Can really just skin anything that I'm putting it against, whether it's chestnut or anything else. It's worked very well so far. Yeah, just an all-around good blade. I can feather this very easily, no resistance, cuts very well. So again, I hope that helps you guys. And obviously, the blade itself, I shouldn't say obviously, but there's no marks, no rolls, no denting, no pushing in. Looks pretty clean. So yeah, overall so far this has been a great blade to use. I would recommend it up to this point anyway. I've only had it for a few days, but everything that I've cut with it, it's worked very well. Like I said, there's no damage to it. Super smooth, very comfortable. Again, it's the Ankylo with their Vanchor lock. Alright guys, hope this was helpful. If you do like this video, please subscribe. I'm really trying to grow my audience, like I say in every video, so I can actually have some knives sent to me instead of buying all of them, because my wallet is in severe pain. But thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Until the next time, guys.